My name is Arnobio Morelix. I'm a researcher at the Kauffman Foundation. The Kauffman Index is a set of indicators that measure entrepreneurship activity at the national, state, and metropolitan level. We look at startup activity, Main Street entrepreneurship, and growth entrepreneurship. The Kauffman Index of Startup Activity measures new firm formation. One indicator is called the rate of new entrepreneurs, which is the percent of adults that become new entrepreneurs at a given month. The opportunity share of new entrepreneurs, the second indicator, measures an estimate of how many of those new entrepreneurs started their businesses out of necessity versus opportunity. We look at all the new entrepreneurs, and if they were previously unemployed, we proxy that as necessity entrepreneurship. If they were doing something else, we measure that as opportunity entrepreneurship. The third indicator is startup density. It calculates businesses that have at least one employee besides the owner, so they're employer firms that are less than 1 year old. Main Street entrepreneurship measures local small business activity. It looks at three specific indicators: the rate of business owners, the survival rates in the area, and established small business density. The rate of business owners is pretty simple. You look at all the adults in the area and you calculate how many of them own a business as their main job. The survival rate measures how many businesses take roots or establish in the community. The third component looks at the businesses that are both established and small. And for our purposes, established means older than 5 years, and they have less than 50 employees. For growth entrepreneurship, we measure entrepreneurial growth activity through both revenue growth and employment growth. The first is the rate of startup growth, which is how much businesses have grown on their first 5 years of operation, as measured by employment. The second indicator is the share of scale-ups, which is the percent of businesses that start as small and grow to medium-sized or larger by their 10th year. The third indicator is high growth company density. It looks at private businesses with at least $2 million in revenue and at least 20% annual growth for over 3 years. Whenever the data is available, we look at gender, age, educational background, racial background, immigration status, and veteran status. You can mix and match things however you want. We do the best we can to have as many of the combinations as possible so that people from all over the country and the world can use that data to understand entrepreneurship better and make better decisions.